Alright, what is up, YouTube? This is John Sabian.
Kyle Sands.
Gage, Thompson.
And this is another edition of RBYW Speaks. This is a very small thing, and then I'll get your gentlemen's thoughts and put in my own. There's talks of turning two major wrestlers heel in the near future. Actually, one of them's a two-part. I forget who the other guy is because I'm not really concerned of it. But they're talking about either turning Daniel Bryans heel or Big Show in that angle. They're leaning more towards turning Big Show heel. Gage, Thompson, your thought?
I say that it would be good and bad in the same way. It would be bad because I seen that he has like a bunch of kid fans that almost look up to him and just losing them. But it would be good because he would be more better at.
Can you elaborate on better? I'll come back to you.
Okay. When Big Show was heel, when the early ECW, WWE era ECW days, I'm the guy who, I'm probably going to get hated for this, but I'm okay with it. When the ECW came back, I was booing all the faces on the new ECW and cheering all of the heels. Because I never was an ECW fan because I like real wrestling. I don't like garbage wrestling that much. However, so when Big Show was a heel on ECW, he was one of the guys I was cheering for the most. He was an interesting heel. He was a fun heel. And I hope they kind of come back to right now. With Big Show as a face, I mean, it works. I'm not saying it doesn't. But me and him have had this conversation. He says things that remind us of one of our friends, another wrestler, who, and just watching it, we just go, that's kind of kiddie. That's kind of childish. So it's not nearly as fun as his, I'm the world's largest athlete. No.
That's actually the kind of point I was driving for. Is his character's stale. It's so stale. It's gotten old. It was funny at first because he's kind of got that same kind of witty attitude as John Cena. Like the part about John Cena you do like. That's kind of what Big Show had.
It's a very little part of John Cena you do like.
But it got old.
Yeah.
So, and it's just, he's trying to do babyface when he's this big monster. And it's funny, when he's doing movies, I understand he's got to be faced. When his character Knucklehead is basically what he is. He's a giant man-child. I kind of miss the whole Paul White won the world title in his first match kind of Big Show. So I definitely want to see him back to just being angry, not trying. He started to show that when he came back from Mark Henry talking about, his title reign will end in a downhill roll. I started to see shades of a good Big Show again, and that's what I want back. Have you reformulated your statement?
Me saying that he's better is when he's a heel, he for some reason when he's a face, I can see that he's holding back a tiny bit, not really a tiny bit, but a bit. And when he turns heel, I think he'll be more all out. He would go for whatever he can, do all the dirty moves. He would be a better wrestler.
So you think you'll actually get to see him do more than just
yeah?
Because basically his moveset right now is a punch, boom, and a
chokeslam.
And a chop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of miss the foot choke and him doing maybe a power bomb or just picking people up and throwing them around. Come on. Anyways.
Yeah. I like that one thing he did for a while he said it wasn't high impact, so I didn't like seeing it as his finisher. The one thing he had the choke and he had him and tossed him across the ring.
Yeah, he did a Ric Flair. It was actually pretty sick. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that again because that was a pretty awesome move.